마주보게 손이 아싸래 혹시 유행이 이렇게 쓰레 우리 러너시나
Good night, evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and I can't sleep right now. So, however long till I start feeling sleepy, we're just gonna stream Monster Train. I barely remember this game, and I just grabbed it at random, so... Like, not new, from my library games. So... let's just see what we got. I haven't played this in a long time. Welcome to Hell. Well, that's about right. Your train is carrying precious cargo, the last remaining shard of the pyre needed to relight the fires in the depths of hell. Invaders from heaven, the winged, will do anything to prevent you from completing your journey, and you must make wise decisions and build up your band of monsters to have any hope of success. Good luck, Hellborn. Alright, so... I remember this is like a roguelike with a strategic battle. These disciples have dedicated themselves to the service of heaven and will attempt to restore the life of their companions. So you have the Disciplined Inquisitor, who is relentless. Combat in this room continues until all enemies defeated. This room cannot be rooted. Forged Disciple and Trusted Priest. Recover 5. Okay. Protect your pyre. This is your pyre. If it takes too much damage, and your run is over. Enemies aboard your train. The enemies start at the lowest level and move up one level every turn. If they reach the top, they'll attack your pyre. Summon units to defend your train. Play each card unit once before each battle. So, Hornbreaker Prince. So, multi-strike. So we would probably want the Train Steward. Each floor has a number of limit capacity. Okay. And then combat enabled. Okay. Then put him to the back. Alright. Then I can do 2 damage, so he goes away. And I think that's about good. Okay. Oh, right, they move up each round. So from here, we would want the Train Steward here. Restore 2 health, apply 1 regen. Then this one. Yeah, we want him. Not enough ember left. Okay. Alright, but then he gets healed. Okay. A brief respite. Train Steward gets to finish that one off. Another one. And nothing more we can do there. Yeah. Unfortunately, even with the health... Okay. But then he gets 5 back. Okay. Then that's the last guy. Defeat the boss to win this battle. His relentless ability means that combat will continue in the room until you or he is defeated. Okay. Then... yeah, as things stand, he won't survive that room. Just need to make sure this one dies as well. Okay. Then he's going after the steward. But didn't get through the armor. Nice. Okay. So we get 50 gold, some extra points. So we could either get additional armor, hidden passage, or horn break. Piercing damage dealt by this card ignores armor and shields. Excuse me. Sorry if I sound a bit wheezy. I had to help my parents earlier today in removing, of all things, staples out of the floor that they use to hold like carpet down. And it's part of the reason I didn't stream earlier is because, oof. Let's actually get piercing. And vine grass, move that unit to the front. If I'm honest, the sting could come in handy. Alright. But yeah, the reason Merchant of Magic and the Woken Banner or Merchant of Steel. Or you can get a Hellhound unit. Let's go Magic. Okay, so we can purge a card, reroll, or upgrade a spell to cost less, 10 magic power, and holdover. We have 100 gold, so we could only do either these two or this. Top of your draw pile. I think the other two will be worth it. Spell to be cheaper. Probably. Yep. Then plus 10 magic power. Yeah. Okay. Save some money, because I'm sure we'll get something. Gain 60 max health. And Rejuvenate Cultivate. Increases the attack and health of a friendly unit with the lowest health by the Cultivate value. Or Summon. Gain 60 max health. Then Rejuvenate. It has spikes 3. And when it's spiked, takes 1 damage per stack. Probably the Thorned Hollow. A good just blocker unit. But yeah, just yeah, no, just wasn't yeah, just trouble breathing. The dust and the crap from digging up with the carpet just get into my lungs. Alright, these spike foes will make direct attacks more difficult. Alright, because he's got spikes too. And this one has enchant. Alright, so alright. And yeah. Okay. So we'll go with that for now. Okay. Okay, there we go. So, get rid of her. This one's free, so then from there, I can at least throw a Train Steward to get some damage. And get rid of the Archer. Okay. So now it's just no attack enemies. Yeah. Okay, so I can at least put that. And restore. And I mean, might as well keep going. Because he gets more spikes for every, yeah. Yep. And without the enchanted one, not so bad. Oh. That one's dead. And 20 damage to you. And you die no matter what. And that should be the boss gone. Yeah, might as well get my money's worth. Nothing up there. Nice. Alright, there is a speed option. And he attacked into the spiked enemy and died. Perfect. +2 per damage per stack, decreases every turn. Or X damage. Honestly, the rage, just the straight up damage could be helpful. Excuse me. Okay. Glimmer, 2 health to friendly units and 2 damage to enemy units is nice. Actually, this is disgusting. Restoration detonation. Alright. So duplicated in card but champion. More magic buffing. And restore 20 pyre health. We don't need to restore health because our pyre is at 80 out of 80, so... what do we want to duplicate? Maybe the Thorn Hollow, or... Yeah, it would be the Thorn Hollow. Second one couldn't be bad. Animus of Will. Free, basically, 9 damage. Sure. Dies to a, dies to anything with spikes, but, could still do some. And this is the Bogworm's Remains. Concealed Cavern. Something is found frozen in the Hellvent. And you are? The historian makes his way toward the trains in an unusual carriage. Hellborn, how fortunate that our travels have finally crossed paths. I'm recording the events of Armageddon for posterity, possibly futile, I know, but I shall make a fortune if you do somehow succeed. As an honest, aggressive, or stealthy. So we could get a gift of gratitude to gain a ton of money. Aggressive, your pyre gets +1 attack for every 10 gold you have. Or stealthy, deal 2 damage to an enemy unit, or if you somehow slay them, +50 gold. Yeah, sure, stealthy. Sneaky and smart, I see. Well, we shall change the narrative, support the truth, but nothing but a few hours of editing can accomplish. Here's something for your system, better luck. Okay. So, free bonus card. Alright, Daedalus the Professor. Heavily armored creations protect this ex-professor in his quest to safeguard the Seraph and the Winged. Okay. So, constructed explosives enter with damage shield. Alright. Nullify the next source of damage. Okay. Alright. Daedalus is the strongest boss you face yet. He moves between floors freely, but can be attacked if you clear out the enemies on the floor. Watch out for triggers. The bomb has a triggered ability to explode on its turn, dealing damage. Check the tool trips. So, triggers at the start of this turn, despawn, and deal 10 damage to your front unit. But if there's nobody there, it doesn't matter. Okay. So let's see. Alright, if we get rid of you... And... Alright. Summon and... That's not bad, because that would be 19 damage. I just lose damage there. But then would be able to strike him for 12 out of his 250. I don't think it's worth it. Okay. Okay. So... let's get rid of you. Then Sting. And we'll put this here. And I think that's about good. Because do I want to put Steward? I mean, it's 5 extra damage, so I might as well. Alright. There we go. Okay. Okay. Then petty theft. That's nice. Yeah, start adding regen. Okay. Nice. Alright. Our lowest level's kind of fucked. Alright. Deal 5 damage. And get rid of you. Okay. 20 damage there. Okay, we're not looking terrible. Alright, so we did lose our frontliner for the bottom there. Okay. Get rid of that. Then... yeah, go ahead and restore. And... yeah. Yeah. Only did enough damage to harm that, so... final wave. So then from here, I imagine... alright. Now he just starts fighting us till he wins. Okay. In which case... just need to buy as much time and damage as we can. Yep. Yeah. Okay, he's frozen that. Okay, definitely that. I mean, at that point, yeah, just get what damage we can in, but yeah, I'm not holding my breath for this victory. Yeah. Okay, well, we at least get Sting. holy shit, we might have actually won. Just barely. Oof. One turn boss rush. Nice. And we get money. Draw a unit and apply extra damage, health, and no cost. Wow. That's really good. Yeah, no, that's disgustingly good. Multi-strike. Apply 5 armor to friendly units. Or rage on friendly unit at additional +3. Or just straight up 30 damage. You know what? We need the damage output. +1 draw, or +1 on each 4. What are we running into? Honestly, the extra space on each floor seems like it'd be really worth it. So, we either get an artifact, a remove up to 2 cards, and restore health, which we don't need. So we'll take the other side. Merchant of Steel. Rage 7, so extra damage, extra HP. We actually have enough to do all 3. So, yeah, make the extra HP, make the Train Stewards more useful, and Large Stone. I mean, yeah, making the Thorn Hollow even larger and more of a problem. Well, I got enough money. Okay, do I have enough? I have enough to do all 3. So Heartstone. Yeah, sure. Extra HP so it survives longer. Additional spikes can go to one of the. And then quick. I mean, yep. Sweet. And another Hellhound unit. Yeah, actually giving armor would be nice for survivability. And our champion, we can either add multi-strike or slay to get triggers when damaged, rage 2, so he gets more damage. And gains multi-strike or just straight up armor. Honestly, I think the armor plus is better. Undergo trials for greater risk and reward. Activating them will make the battle more difficult, but you'll earn an extra reward if you win. So, at the start of the unit, appear on each floor. Nah, we won't take the challenge. I haven't played this game in a long time, so I don't want to fuck myself over. Okay. So he has 50 armor, does no damage, but the guy behind him, yeah. So let's see. Alright. Do we maybe go... Yeah, why not? Gets us through the first round. And he gets more armor. Alright. So we need to get rid of you. Purge. Your pyre takes 3 damage if reserve. Okay, so we'll put you there to finish them off. You there. And spend 1 to get rid of the weight of contrition. Okay. Looking good. Yep, and we're picking up a good amount of armor. Okay. Alright. You're dead on there. Excuse me. Ugh. Alright. Add more health to you. That way you just die straight up. And yeah, if I'm out, no point in even taking the damage. Better to take the heal and just get better. Nice. He's up to 45 damage, so... Alright. Yeah, go ahead. Some spells can only be played. Consume. Okay. Consume obviously just uses them up. Yeah, why not? There, and restore on you, and restore on you. Yep. Not looking bad. I figured I'd forgotten much of this game, but apparently it's coming back to me pretty quick. Alright, well. And I can always throw down a... Yeah, go ahead and throw the rage one down. Okay. Nothing this round. Okay. Sting. I mean, we're supposed to be finishing these guys, so... And... I mean, might as well spike. Okay. Yep. Yeah. 3-turn boss rush. Nice. If I'm honest, we're good. Restoration detonation is still useful. And again, we don't need to restore health, so we're better off heading this way. Pick up the extra money. Merchant of Steel again. A unit with extra HP. I mean, making the guy giving armor that. Extra rage. And yeah, might as well multi-strike. Multi-strike 3. Nah, giving the other Thorned. Okay. And if I re-roll, I won't have enough money really to use anything. And this will be a cave. Alright. Cave of 1,000 Eyes seems to glow as you grow near. From deep within, the voice emerges. Relinquish your life or your wealth. You don't often make offerings to unknown beasts, but you consider making an exception for this cave. Alright, 25 coins, and we get wing clippings. Spells we consume have a 50% chance. Okay. Alright. Hey, first run. Sword of the Blessed, I suppose? Let's see it. Sneaky clip to use spells and higher floors to take them out. Self-made Harpy. Multi-strike and Relentless. In the meantime, we have the Silent Marksman and the Overcharged Tank. Alright. These guys have stealth. So nothing you can do in that first round with them. Can get money for using him. So then... Okay. So we can't do anything this round. They lose the stealth and they don't get to attack anyone. Okay. So then... put you there. You down here. And the Animus will. Okay. That should be good. That's extra money. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so nothing we can really do there. Yeah. Region. Could add them. Yeah. You know what? Spike one there. And a Thorn Hollow up front. Okay. Nice. Yep. Them getting themselves killed. Alright. Nice. Alright. Yeah, and we're good. And I doubt we would need to defeat much. Alright. Yep. Everyone's good. Can't really fit any other units, so... yeah, we're good. And the boss. Alright, get rid of the assassins. Okay. Yeah. And just for shits and giggles. But I can't fit it on any floor anyway. Let's see it. Yeah, we're getting some nice damage in at least. I'd say this floor, on the other hand, is probably his death. Let's say not too much more we could do, but we got it. We got this. Because they're going after the train attendant. And we got it. And you're just pissing him off. And all you're doing is barely scratching his armor. Wow. Yep. Nice. 5 damage, apply 20 armor. Spike of the Hellhound, consume, apply armor. Impalate. Deal damage to the front enemy to the number of imp units in your deck. Honestly, none of these are really that necessary. Rooted to an enemy unit. Restore 25 HP and get some extra draw, or apply 4 spikes. You know what? The extra HP and draw for the next turn. Alright. Fell the Wings of Light. Clean. Okay. Okay, no. So that gives us more health, so we'll go with this. Alright. A pendant shard comes into view, truly a terrible sight. Dead Hellborn from across the 9 rings of hell are strung up as atonement just for existing. At the base of the awful contraptions are familiar blights, but peeking through them you can see something valuable hidden in the rubble. What do you want to gain? Ember Stasis. Playing a blight can deal 120 to front. When summoned, friendly units get +2 attack for every blight in your deck. When you play a blight card, restore 5 pyre health. Yeah, we don't have any blights on their own, so we can just leave it be for now. We don't need it. Our deck's pretty good as is. Upgrade the spell, it costs nothing. Or down to 1. Yeah. And 20 magic power and consume. So you only can cast it once, but it also... Yeah, restore... You know what? 45 health. And double stack. Status effects stacked by these cards is doubled. So doubling regen, or yeah, 40 rage for 40 damage sounds good. And we'll reroll for this. You know what? Channel Song being free. And more chance for money. Don't really feel like we need to leave anything, so yeah, I don't think we need to get rid of a card. Fell the Wings of Light. Found their allies, add Scourge cards to your hand. And you need to get through her statues. Alright. So let's see. Alright, we'll have our champions start here. multi-strike. And yeah, we'll get rid of the ultimate penance. Okay. Yeah, if we can start to break these statues down below, we're fine. Alright. So let's go. Okay. Yeah, almost there. Okay. Nice. So one of the statues is gone. Okay. Well, let's go. Like train steward. And okay. Because we need to play something. Yeah. Nice. Oh, we broke all the statues. Okay. Okay. So we'll put this here so they're gaining armor. From there... And... yeah, our curse gone. I think we're alright. Nice. Alright, ultimate penance. Right. Okay, that's pretty good. Get some damage on her. Yeah. So extra damage. Yeah, we're good. Alright, unfortunately the core is going to take a bit of hits, but... Alright. Alright, not the worst. Okay. Petty theft. And we would be nice if we had space for them anywhere. Oh well. Extra money. Well, we already have one giant thorn, so I guess we don't need the second one. Meantime, we'll just get extra damage in. think we've got a good lead in on Fel here. Yeah, I'm finally starting to feel sleepy. That's good. Kind of the same reason I'm sitting here doing this tonight. Just... Alright. Nah, we're good. Yeah, I think I'm pretty well worn down now. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to feel tired. Alright. Alright. Yeah, first floor. Got a good amount of HP off of it. Nothing for nothing, not bad. Alright. And just trying to think of anything else, but really, it's just gonna be a real close fight. Yeah, I'm about to fall asleep. I just want to see if we get through Fel here. Yep. And dead on the third floor? Not quite. Okay. So, anything I can do? Not really. And we got it. And let's get extra heat to spend. But if I'm honest, folks, like I said, I'm starting to blank out. So I think I'm gonna go get some actual sleep. My lungs are feeling a little clearer, so I'm gonna try and get some actual sleep. So I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has just been a quick late night stream because I couldn't sleep. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.